Welcome to Toys R Forever, and today's review is a couple of acid rain figures. Moirah came out recently, so that's why I actually bought these two figures. Uh, Yellowjacket Captain, I had my eyes on it for a while. If you follow the channel, you probably recall acid rain figure that I reviewed a couple of years ago. It was one of my first reviews. I ended up selling that figure because I don't know, it's just acid rain figures are sometimes not really my cup of tea. They're sometimes too much weathering, and the designs are not so really something I'm really a fan of at. And besides, they are really expensive nowadays, and I find it hard to justify the price tag. But Beer Club had a sale recently, and this Moirah figure came out, and it's amazing sculpt, and we'll check that today. So I decided, why not buy also Yellowjacket. So and we'll start with Yellowjacket. So the packaging is as you're probably seeing, so it already, so it has some artwork of the figure here in the front, and then an actual photo of the figure and the accessories, and they come in this pretty good, and if you think of how to protect your figure, so this is quite good, but I find it a waste of plastic. These plastic boxes, they are really big, and you can fit almost two figures in here. They don't come with that many accessories. So I don't know, I find it a waste. I don't know if you have a use for these boxes. If you have, just leave a comment below what you use them for, because I really don't know what to use them for. So the figure itself, it's a good sculpt, I have to admit. I'm a fan of this figure, this concept, since it came out, and I had my eyes on it. So the vest is actually a vest, and these shoulder armors and the forearm, I think they are not sculpted. I think they are separate pieces. I don't know that for sure. The same here at the thighs, I think, and down below. I don't think these are sculpted. They are either inserted afterwards or glued on. I'm not sure, because I don't have so many figures of us. Actually, these are the two that I have now. So in terms of accessories, so it comes with this rifle that has this knife, so you can put the knife here. Comes with the place for two grenades. I don't know why I included one only, so you can put either here or this side, and a couple of pistols. Let me just take one out to show you guys. And so this is a nice sculpt. In term, and the helmet, of course, I'll put the helmet. The visor comes up, folds. Can fold it. This is rather coming out rather easily, the visor, but okay. So in terms of articulation, without the helmet, of course, the head has a lot of range here. You can look up quite well. You can look down, and of course, so lots of articulation and possibility for the head. If you don't use the helmet, if you use the helmet, you cannot do much, and I can show you that. So if you put the helmet, there's not much you can do besides opening the visor and close it. Then the arms, you can open them till here because of these shoulder pads. It's preventing, but it has sort of butterfly, so you can twist here the arms. This is something that acid rain figures have. It has dual inch elbow. I think it's dual inch, seems like. One thing I never liked so much here is actually this. As you see, they are really thin here at the elbow section, so that's one thing that always drew me off. And this one is not that bad because it's not so bulky. But if you think of the astronaut figure that I had, it was really disappointing because it was much more bulky, but the the articulation was basically the same. And so yeah, so you can turn it here also at this elbow section, and you can bend it this far, so it has a quite good. That's the good thing of these figures. There's a lot of possibility, especially with your guns and so on. And then you can twist here at the wrist. The left one you can go from side to side, and from this one you can go up and down. Basically, G.I. Joe figures had this a few years back, the latest ones. And then you have some movement here at the torso as well. I don't know if there is upper or lower torso. I believe there is upper and lower torso, but because of the vest that doesn't matter much. You can open the legs like this. They can twist at the thigh as well. Dual inch knees. So quite good here. Nothing new compared with, for example, Joy Toy. I think the major difference is here at the arms, of course, with that butterfly thing, and the here what looks like, I think it's dual inch. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll see it in more detail. I don't remember because of the astronaut I reviewed so long time ago. I don't remember. So in the feet, you can twist, and there is a swivel here. There's no articulation at the tip of the feet. So there's a lot of good articulation for this figure. And it's a cool design. I have to admit that I had my eyes on it for quite some time, just waiting for the right moment, I guess. And so this was it. And that's it for the Yellowjacket. Now Moirah is especially a good sculpt in the head, and I have to admit they made an awesome job here in the sculpt, and I'll show that in detail. First the box, so you have the artwork here of the figure with the mask, and then the same the actual figure and the accessories in the back, and the same plastic box, this time in a beige color. So let's see this Moirah figure. This is a great head sculpt, I have to say. There is one thing, and maybe I'm being too picky, but I will tell you, or actually a couple of things, but first let's have a closer look here at the figure, because they made a really good job. So this hair piece is even, I think, glued on. It's a separate piece, but it's a very good sculpt and very well nicely painted. Accessories. So she comes with a couple of grenades, which I put here already, and I will take now the rifle off. So she comes with the rifle, obviously, that you are able to see. She comes with this couple of grenades here in the belt, same concept. You have to insert them here. And she comes with the gas or oxygen mask, whatever you want to call it, which I will not put it in. I don't like it to see it. I don't know if there will be some smudging, so bear with me, guys. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to smudge the head. Sometimes these things are painted and they leave some residues, so I'll not give it a try. And comes with this machete or knife, whatever you want to call it. So, and of course a pistol here in the back holster. Nice touch, by the way. So this is the pistol. And yeah, So accessories, that's basically it. Let's now check the articulation. So she's in a ball joint here at the neck, so there's good movement, especially if you can look down, not so much up. 360, no problem here. Then here she does it's this butterfly, I think. I don't know what you want to call this. So so there is 360, and then she can butterfly. You see, really cool. Lots of articulation. As I said, these figures, one thing they are great of is the articulation they give at this scale, which is sometimes not normal. So butterfly articulation here at the upper arm. So dual. If it's not dual, I think it's dual inch at the elbow. So you see the amount there. You couldn't see it on Captain Yellowjacket because of the armor, but here you see she can almost fold the whole arm all up, so quite good. And then the same thing here, same, you can 360 and then up and down on this side and this side, one side to the other. So there is articulation here at the upper torso and also in the lower section, so you can see what she can do, although it reveals a little bit of the upper part, but it's okay. So a lot of articulation. Opening, not so much because of this belt. It has, so they can twist at the thigh. Dual inch knees. Let's see, because it has this thing. I don't know if it can. Yeah, it can. Because look at the detail. They put this where this detail slides on this, but it cannot go more up than this. It can. Okay. So so that's the good thing. You see, these figures are very well thought of in terms of the actual architecture of the figure, and lots of articulation that you normally don't see at this level, especially from the upper part, the arms especially. It's quite cool. But this is a nice detail. In order not to limitate the knees, they made this here section where this detail can slide. And then 360 here at the ankle, and then she can swivel back and forth, and also down below it can also turn. No articulation at the tip. Actually, it's very funny that I've only seen that in Joy Toy figures. So very cool figure, lots of articulation here, lots of possibility. Now, what I don't like this figure, two things. It's, as I said, it's being picky, I guess. First, I think the head is a little bit too high. If you look at it, if you ignore the chest plate here, you see, I think the neck is too high. I mean, I can fix this, and I probably will, although it's I'm always a little bit reluctant on doing that thing for a figure of this price point, having to I don't know, probably adapt either this neck ball or Dremel here inside. I don't know what I will do, but probably Second thing is the neck. You see there is some weathering on the neck, some black dots. I would really, being, as I said, maybe being too picky, but don't like that. But that can be also be fixed. But but overall this is an awesome figure. What can I say? This is great. As I said, they're very expensive, but after you have them in hands and if you explore them, you start to understand why the price point is so high. Not sure if it's worth it or not, it's up to you, but they are great figures. Let me know your comments down below, and as usual, subscribe, thumbs up, and see you in my next review.